a little bit, then I'm gonna tweet out a link to the 10 Twitter followers I have amassed over my 10 years on Twitter.
Person per year isn't the worst thing ever.
Half of them are bots.
Person
But
per
they're
every
really,
2
they're
years
really,
isn't the
really
worst thing
nice
ever.
bots.
Still proud of Gods Among Us. I don't know why I thought that was so funny, but I did. What did you mean by that tweet?
I just looked at the news today and I was just like, oh fuck. I'm just like, today's a good day for injustice.
Fair enough. I'm in. Did you hear me say that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
On my way.
You've got literally nothing in your mind. Nothing that you've been, like, saving for today?
I'm sure once I get in there, I'll look at all the schnuff and I'll be like, ooh, this schnuff is schnuffy. I could schnuff all over it.
Well, what do you think about the increasing difficulty of the title updates? I guess that's a question we get to talk about in a second.
I mean, I'm a bit of a masochist. I like it when my snake gets pushed in.
So, you do like the kind of annoying DPS check?
Yes, I do.
Although, I still
Just
think
the
I have
right
you on my
amount.
side. For one reason only. You don't like how bottlenecked it is.
Yes. Now, yes, I could do without the bottlenecking, but I don't know, the more I think about it, it's just like, you do have to use particular gear and use a particular setup against this monster. It's just, I don't know, I feel like it was ham-fisted the way they went about it. I feel like if they explained it better, I could have better prepared myself rather than banking on water being his weakest thing. Instead, I had to go and I had to remake a bunch of other things and augment them and put together builds. And then I had to look up a bunch of stuff about elemental damage because I've never played elemental, like hardcore elemental.
Yeah, it wasn't the most fun learning experience, I'll say that. I really wish Zach would have stayed in practice, because doing that today was kind of rough.
It wasn't that bad. It's just, you know, we carded. We were making the checks. We were breaking his horns. So
I don't know. I
just
think
had some bad
I'm
luck,
getting my
that's
limits pushed on fun factor for Monster Hunter.
it's just a different kind of fun, Benny.
Yeah,
If
no,
you
it's
don't
just
like it,
rating back,
that's
it was so great.
yes, yes, he was. If you don't like it, that's totally okay. I mean, you don't have to like every update they put out.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it makes me sad.
Why are you sad?
Because I really want to enjoy these updates. And it feels a lot more alienating when it's just for the AT crowd. Like, for the people who really like the unforgiving, masochistic stuff. Maybe I don't. Maybe I like a fair and balanced fight that has more fun factor than it does difficulty. I don't know. And, well, the review brigading kind of shows that other people feel the same. Now, again, I don't condone that. I'm just saying that is their outcry. They should have just done it on, like, social media or something. Handled it so horribly.
Well,
I don't know. But, like, difficulty isn't a huge issue for me. You know, one of my favorite fights in the game is a tempered Ruiner Gigante. Just so much fun.
yes, but it took you a while to like him. I'm trying to decide what loadout I want to bring. I got a gathering loadout and I got a fishing loadout.
Ruiner, yes.
I know, you remember when you first fought him, you were freaking out?
That was Ruiner. That had tempered Ruiner. No, like the escalation of like Ruiner being a difficult and fun fight to being extra difficult and extra fun. It was nice. Now, dude, you know that I do that sometimes, right? But as you can see with the Latreon, I'm still having a lot of persisting issues. Like, even after I've found what I like about him, I'm having persisting issues that make me feel very uncomfortable fighting him. Sometimes. Sometimes it goes great. Sometimes it goes awful. Sometimes I lose my patience. And it's just...
That's okay. Sometimes that's just the way it goes in Monster Hunter, my guy.
Yeah, I know. It just means that Monster Hunter might be harder for me to stay in this franchise.
And that's
At least
okay.
this much.
And that's totally okay. I mean, you're allowed to
Means we
branch
gotta
out and do other things.
find more stuff to... I guess I gotta find more stuff to do.
Yeah, I've got stuff. I've got the DMC collection I'm going through. I'm doing a little bit of Watch Dogs. I just got Astral Chain. Although I still just enjoy Monster Hunter. Like, I just do temporary quests over and over again. Fertilize.
Nice.
Boom, chakalaka.
I don't know, I just feel like the devs could handle it better.
Maybe they could have. I don't know. I feel like it was an interesting decision.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's the same for you, but, not all of my areas are in red. Currently, rotted in coral or in yellow for my ores.
I'll have to look. I haven't even checked.
It shouldn't, but I don't know.
Alright.
Oh, did you hear why it happened to Halo Infinite and why it looked so underwhelming?
Why? What's up?
That
What's going on
preview
with
was
that?
made a while ago for E3, meaning it was an old demonstration. So that's actually behind the current dev kit. Yeah. Yeah, so that was like made for E3, expecting E3 to still be a thing around the time or whatever, what have it, right? And yeah. So that's why it looks kind of... And not bad, it doesn't look bad, like the gameplay actually looks pretty punchy in some places, right? But no, it just looks like it's missing something. And I guess that's it, it's just not as far as it is now. Like, that's not a current version. So that is definitely something like that should have been brought up and like immediately, because otherwise it's misleading. Because you're gonna make people think your product's worse than it is. And
Most of my
that's
stuff
just
is in
not
the
gonna do
red.
games. Okay, then yeah, we have different.
The only thing that ain't are ores in coral, bone, and then bone piles in volcanic.
Oh, okay. Do we have to talk about anything specifically?
No,
Or just want to talk about anything?
just hunt casting.
Alrighty. Not to get all console warsy, but I don't think Xbox is gonna do very well. For one reason only. Every single game that they showed off on Thursday will be free with Game Pass on launch.
Oh, really?
Yes. Also on PC. So you can get their games for $15 a month and not have to buy an Xbox Series X or S.
Oh.
Yeah, it's, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, the backwards compatibility, I guess, is pretty cool, but that isn't gonna sell a console. The Xbox not Series X, the Xbox One X did a very good job of having backwards compatibility. You can just buy one of those. Those things are super cheap compared to that, you
Hell
know?
yes, they are.
But like a PS5, like it's given me like 15 reasons to get it because I can't get that anywhere else, and it matches the hardware, which means it's super optimized, right? There are plenty of reasons to get a. It's just, I just, I mean, maybe the affordability is gonna make them want it. I don't know. I'm still confused as to what the model is to make people
Mole,
buy an Xbox.
what do you want? Bone piles.
What do you think?
To be honest with you, I think it's just gonna be a slam dunk for the PS4.
Hmm.
Easy
Well,
money.
do you think that model will just make everybody sign up for Game Pass, which will make them a lot of money? Because personally, I don't think so. Because most of those games, as we've talked about, the Xbox Series X is a powerhouse, and since those are initially going to be made for those, you're going to have a pretty high-end gaming computer.
I feel like most people do though. Like they're either on current hardware or they're running better than what current hardware can handle already. So I don't
Maybe
think it's gonna be a
that could
huge
be
issue
what
for
they're
most
betting on,
PC
though. They
users.
could be betting on most people already having it, or if they don't, or if people don't want to get a high-end PC, they'll just buy the Xbox Series X. Maybe that's the model, but just having not even timed exclusivity is really odd. I mean, I give them props for taking such a huge risk, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they don't see
Um,
it as a risk. Maybe that's where most of their money comes from, anyways, from PC sales.
Maybe, man. I don't know. I just find it weird. Like, I know the PS5 is gonna do great. Like everybody who's already hyped about every single game that's gonna be there.
Oh, absolutely. It looks so
That's
good.
oh shit.
Same thing just happened to me.
But no, yeah, like it looks fantastic for PS4 and PS5. Especially bringing back an old title to be redone and with justice. I am very excited to see how they're gonna do it. And I
Oh,
have
hell yeah.
faith because the PS4 did really well, in the sense of it was made. I think it was made really well, and they did a really good job of making it user friendly and consumer friendly. That's as it should be.
As a consumer, I do feel like I've been friendlied. Now let's not
Friendly,
get
and I
confused. Let's
have.
not mince
Hell,
words here. I'm not in the friend zone. Don't go thinking that old Deluge has ended up in the friend zone. No. No, I got that shit on lockdown. I put a ring on it.
But no, I'm still very excited to see what. I mean, honestly, I'm not. I used to be like this dude who was like, ish, fuck, shucks, monkey butt, all that stuff. I still don't like them that much because I feel like they soured my experience with a lot of things with the Xbox 360. In
Mm-hmm.
my opinion, that was their worst console. Like, it's just so bad, and then the Xbox
And do
One
you hear
had
rumors
the
of the
worst
ring
launch.
of death and what have you? I've never heard
Ooh,
of
I never
anybody's
had
PS3
that.
just dying and not coming back to life.
I actually never had that. I never had the Ring of Death. And I had a first generation Xbox
Wow.
360.
And you
Yeah,
must
I
have
just hated
taken good
everything else
care of
about it.
it, or you must have just been really lucky. I don't even know what
Both.
caused the red ring of death. I think it was just random. I think it was just
Bad
entirely
heating.
random. Was it?
Bad heating. So if you would run a game that was way too beefy, and you like put it on carpet so it couldn't dissipate its heat correctly or
Mm-hmm.
something like that, it would just overheat and kill itself.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it had a mild overheating issue that depending on what people did, it would become an insane overheating issue.
That's why you always read the manual.
Mm,
Speaking of which, I need to find my PS4 manual.
I have my box still, so.
Oh, do you? You just one
Yeah, I
of those
like the
weirdos that
artwork, so I
keep
kept it.
boxes? I thought
Well,
so.
I like the artwork. That was really, really neat.
I don't even remember what my box looked like. I think I tossed that thing into recycling as soon as I could.
Oh, mine has all the I had all the current stuff. So all the Days Gone, Spider-Man,
Oh, right,
Black
because you
Ops
bought the
4.
newer one.
Yeah, well, yeah, I wanted to know. I didn't want somebody's hand-me-down.
Fair enough. Mine was first gen. I bought it pretty much as soon as it came out, or I think a year or two after, something like that.
Well, I was insanely lucky that immediately after graduation, that a PS4 Pro went on sale at Walmart.
Oh,
Like
dude,
no, not like 350. Yeah,
that's
it was
actually
only
really good.
$50 more than a full price regular one.
Hmm.
Dude, it was fantastic. I
Hell
got so
yeah.
lucky.
Oh, you know what I forgot I had? Assassin's Creed.
But no, it's just and I'm not trying to be like all console C about it, but it's just I feel like you do need to give a reason to sell your console. And for the moment, all I could just see is, oh, so I'll just get a gaming PC that's pretty high end eventually, and then I could play anything on it, and then I can play Microsoft games
Except
on it.
the exclusives.
You can play all Microsoft exclusives.
No, I'm talking about like the PS exclusives, because those typically
Yeah,
stay
but
on the
then I
console.
could just get PS5 and a PC, and then I would could get almost everything on the market.
Yeah, except for the PS exclusives. So thus, you must
No, I
buy
meant,
a
I'm sorry, a
PlayStation.
PS5. I could
Hmm.
get a PS5 and a high-end PC, and then basically have everything on the market available to me.
Right, but why
Then I
buy
wouldn't need an
one
Xbox.
and then not just have the other? Because a lot of people are like, they have PC, and they're just like, well, Dad, you know, I don't, you know what? Those exclusives don't look so good. I just keep my PC.
Yeah, and that's totally fine too, but like, I just, there doesn't seem to be a need for the console itself. Because you get a console that doesn't play Steam,
Hmm.
doesn't get most indie games that are on Steam, and other AAA games that are really fun to have on PC. It doesn't have those, right?
Hmm.
So, wouldn't it just be worth the investment more to get a PC of a similar price? Maybe? I don't know. Actually, if you get a PC of that similar specs, would it cost less than the Xbox Series X? Or would the Xbox Series X be more affordable? Well, I guess we don't know that till the price is actually confirmed.
This is true.
All
I
I know
mean,
is I
but
don't know what Microsoft's going.
but if you already have one, and you know that the stuff Microsoft puts out will end up on PC, then you're more likely to buy a PS4 because you can still play the ones you want to play on console, but
You
you
would be
don't have to
saving
worry about
money,
not
yeah.
getting the exclusives.
Yeah, no, for real. You just get a PS5 and have a computer, then you're good. That's most of the games on the market, and you really won't get locked out in much of anything.
Hell yeah.
Anything new happen to you, or any other news relevant to your interest?
At the moment, no, I haven't really looked at much of anything, to be honest with you.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I've been getting up at 4 o'clock. Man, I've been getting up pretty early, but usually I just jump on and get either a couple missions in DMC done, or do a few temper quests, and then I take a nap. And then you hit me up, and I'm like, okay, I'm back to the grind.
Where?
Although I'm behind on streams. Rush streamed again today, so now I'm like 2.5 streams behind.
Yeah. What? Okay, sorry. I did hear what you said, and I do agree. Like it's. Ugh. Think of it as like having a favorite streamer and like really enjoying their content. Is if you miss a few streams, you're so backlogged because streams are so long,
Yeah.
and then they get super far ahead of you. That's why you just gotta skim sometimes. Be like, okay, well, does this stream title have anything interesting to me or interesting game? No, move on. You know.
Well, he cuts them into parts and he uploads them to YouTube on his channel. It's just like,
Oh.
I don't want to watch the parts. I would rather watch the VOD because that's the full experience. But to be
Hmm.
honest with you, I'd rather just catch the actual streams.
Well, there's certain Astronauts are so angry. There's certain VODs that I'm cool with, like the Maximilian dude who's doing his lore run. Of course, I was gonna watch the whole VOD. I want to see everything that happens because it sounds like
Oh
fun.
hell yeah.
But that's because of the content. Like if it's not something that I would care to watch the entirety of, then I'm not gonna watch the VOD.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Boom shakalaka.
But here's an interesting Monster Hunter related question.
Hmm.
where do you think they could go from here, innovation-wise? Because in my opinion, give me a second to finish my statement. In my opinion, we have come to like peak Monster Hunter at the moment. Maybe not necessarily balance-wise in general, but like this is the best it can be at the moment. Like this generation, I feel like they've done a really good job.
Hell yeah.
What do you think they could do to innovate, or do you think there's even much more room for innovation?
To be honest with you, I really think they need to get their shit together when it comes to weapons and elemental damage. Like, it's obviously they're trying to figure it out, trying to close the gap between raw and element. But I haven't really found a single, like, even Dark Souls had a huge problem. Like, Dark Souls 3, like, you just run raw damage because elemental weapons did crap damage. Just because of the way they split the damage. Now, that being said, Monster Hunter has a very unique approach to how damage is dealt. Because there's your weapon, its modifier, and then its motion values. Then you have the monster, its hit zones, and then hit zone values. So it's like it's a plus minus, and then there's still a multiplier on top of it. So it's way more in depth than Dark Souls. It's just like this minus this plus this. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But with a system like that's so like advanced in calculating damage in that precise of ways, especially when it comes to like part damage and elemental hit zones and what have you, you think they'd have a way to figure out like what the dealio is?
Yeah. I would say that is the biggest issue with Elytrion, is the weird focus on raw versus element. Like, it is very much, I wouldn't say it's more encouraged, because obviously the developers have pushed you to use more elemental damage, but they haven't naturally encouraged it enough where it is just more viable than raw. Which if there was a day where element is more viable than raw, and it encouraged me to farm more weapons, even though I already farm more weapons in general, I would be thrilled. Because it means I get to play the game more and be rewarded for that grinding.
That's true. Although they did do a lot in the Iceborne update to like close the gap between raw and element. Like I noticed that like a lot of weapons I'm having trouble even finding the cap for their elemental damage. Where as opposed to base games like, okay, 2 points of dragon attack. Okay, it's maxed out. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't need 2 points. An extra point only got me 10 extra damage. 1 point of dragon attack it is.
10 extra damage bloated, or 10 extra damage unbloated?
Just the Devil Joe Charge Blade, for example. It would max out with 1 point of dragon attack.
That was back in the day. Cap was way worse, though, too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you haven't used that Church Blade in a long time.
I mean, the same thing with the Nergigante CB. It would max out at 200 dragon damage, and it has 150 on it naturally, so you just run 1 point of dragon attack. Takes you up to 180. It's just like, you don't even get the extra 60 from 2 points of dragon attack.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, oh, fuck, I'm just running it for that file damage anyway. Why even spec in dragon attack? Which is a whole different argument.
Yeah,
but no, it's nice.
Like,
you got things like the Safi bonus, and you got the elemental acceleration, and combo decos. Let's not forget about combo decos.
Best addition to the franchise. Don't know why some people are still against it. All I see when I read that, though, is just change bad. I know that's mean and very dismissive, but it's just what I see. Like,
oh yeah, there are a lot of people who are like, they come to Monster Hunter World and take the Greatsword, for example, and just like, they don't even recognize it because it's just so different from the weapon that they played in 4 Ultimate or Generations Ultimate or what have you. You know?
Yeah, and I feel like it's okay to have those feelings, but if you can't describe it more than just, well, it doesn't have the classic feel, then I'm not going to take that argument legitimately.
No,
I need more than that. I need a reason why you don't like it. It's totally fine not to like something.
Yeah. No, and I feel like a lot of the updates for the weapons, particularly the Greatsword, were really, really good. It was something that they very much needed.
It actually has a combo chain that is more than 2 hits. I feel like 3 is nice.
Well, 3 hits.
Smacks.
Because you do the slap and then you get to go into strong charge. So it'd be,
true.
be 3 hits.
Yeah, but
that's not here nor there. Yeah, no, that's
Slap ones
true.
are the thing you're
It's
trying
mostly
to
like
get.
distance closing, repositioning, whatever. Give me the goddamn strong charge.
Yeah, it was your combo extender, which I'm
Hmm.
glad it's an optional combo extender now, not a mandatory one.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, I love that you get even like a basic 3-hit combo. You go charge 1, just slap it, charge 2, slap it, and then you can decide whether you want to do a full true charge or you can just tackle, go into sweep, and then slap, and then back into charge 1. There's actually a lot of really interesting options.
Yeah, no, I think the combat in this franchise is stellar, and there's a lot of potential for it to get even better. It's crazy to think about because it's already so good.
Hell yeah. Alright, where am I going? Ooh, that's all in red. Oh, volcanic. I just camp volcanic for a little bit. Alright.
I know it's just so crazy how much they innovated this one. It makes me wonder how far they could go from here. Because they did a lot of innovating, and I don't know what they could do with the gameplay loop to change it in the next one. You know,
Now that
obviously
is a
not the
very interesting
hunting monster
question.
one.
I mean, be perfectly honest with you, I don't think there's anything wrong with the gameplay loop in this game. I feel like it
Well,
serves its purpose pretty efficiently.
well, may I clarify?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, what I mean is not like hunt monster get loot. I don't mean like get rid of that. Like I feel like that is the best you can get. I just mean like certain differences, like maybe augmenting will be changed differently. Maybe it will just become equipment in general. So instead of augmenting, you get charms to put on your weapons. So it's more about crafting. It's still a similar system, but maybe change the loot to an extent. Oh, screw me, man! I must have mined down my thing in the recess.
Wait, that's the thing. You can do that?
I mined it. I mined one too much. It went back down to yellow.
Oh. Shit, I changed
Oops.
my... God damn it. I changed my item loadout and it didn't reset the items in my storage pouch. Back to
Yeah,
base.
I've realized that doesn't work for some reason. I thought
You
that
just
worked
gotta
back in the day.
store. You just
Yeah,
gotta
you got
go
an
and
item
store the
store.
items. Ugh. Alright.
But no, that's what I mean. Like, would it change the Guiding Lands loop? Because the Guiding Lands loop is really good, but like, it feels too good. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a good way to extend the gameplay and let you hunt all your favorite monsters again, especially now that we have every single region.
Yeah, no, that's my favorite thing about the Guiding Lands is it gives every monster relevancy.
Except the only fish in the Guiding Lands is the worst one to fight.
Yeah, where'd your Totus at? Where
Where
you at?
Beatotus at, man? Beatotus is so much fun. I don't know why people dislike him so much. I still feel like he's enjoyable.
Yeah, no, I remember when I fought him first time, I was just like, this is really great. I fought him like
Oh,
8 or 9 more times in a row.
that music was so good. Well, and then he had early focus. So, like, if you were a greatsword or charge blade
Right?
guy, getting
Well,
early
he's got
focus
health
was
boost, he's
just
got earplugs. Wait, he has focus? I
maybe it
thought
was
he had
stamina surge.
earplugs, I think he had stamina. I don't even think he had stamina. Actually, you know what? Change it.
He
I
had
got his...
stamina surge
I still have his full set. Let's have a look. Aquapolar mobility.
because snow.
Stamina surge, alright.
Okay, okay. I must have been full of shit
Uh,
uh on the focus then.
Yeah, stamina surge, earplugs, health boost,
One
and
second.
I think that's it. I think that was his whole set. Oh, no, yeah, no, health boost.
Sorry about that.
All good, man.
But no, I feel like, especially the grind back into Iceborne, and I feel like it's strange how much hate goes around online for this game while it's still such a popular game. I mean, I guess that is the curse of selling that many units. You're gonna get a lot of detractors, a lot of people who think it's one of the worst things ever.
Oh, absolutely. And
And
well,
that
to be honest
sucks.
with you, this game was such a radical change from Generations Ultimate. Like, I could see how it could be very, very jarring.
Yeah. There was this. It's not related to Monster Hunter, but there was this thing that someone said. They were talking about the Halo Infinite evolution, that they're hoping it still feels like Halo, and used God of War as an example, the new one, where it evolved the combat, but it was still so reminiscent of God of War that you could still feel that original combat inside
Right.
of it.
No, right,
So it was
absolutely.
still felt like a God of War game. I feel like that's why I don't notice a ginormous difference between World and Gen. Is it still just feels like a Monster Hunter game because you're hunting monsters and the combos are similar and the priorities of element and part breaking and stuff like that.
Oh,
It's all
absolutely.
still there.
Absolutely. It's just a lot of like the nuancing mechanics, like for example, the guiding lands, the way that the
Yeah,
outcrops
the
and the bone
details,
piles work. It's just those little nuancy
which is the
type
stuff
things
that should
are
change.
absolutely. They just seem so like advanced. It feels like we missed a title in between Gen and this game. It was just
Which
feels like that
is
much of a leap forwards.
which and then I'm not even gonna apologize for being mean to Nintendo by this, which shows that they were held back by the 3DS. It like what they could do with with this hardware and what they could do with the Switch, which is basically just a 3DS but like an actual console instead of just like a mobile device. You know, like it's like an actual like they imagine what they could do, man. Imagine
I
if they made
still
4
hope they
Ultimate
release an
today on the
HD
Switch.
remake of 4 Ultimate on the Switch. I
No, but I'm not. I don't mean
pray
like.
that they
I
do
don't mean like
that.
remake it. I mean like imagine like back in the development phase, they could achieve every dream they wanted for 4 Ultimate, or at least to the Switch's limitations. But imagine how far they could have gone and how insane it could have been, man.
Right?
No, it would have been crazy. Like seriously.
No, absolutely. That probably would have been the title if Gen was not on the 3DS. It was like on like I don't know PlayStation, the PSP or what have you. Whatever hot handheld was out at the time. Or fucking not even handheld. What if it came out just what if it was just Gen was just straight to PC? That probably would have ended
I
up
don't
being
see
the
them
game that
doing that.
closed the gap. Well, this is an example, Ben.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, that probably would have been the game that closed the gap between what the Generations Ultimate we got and Monster Hunter World. That probably would have been like okay, we probably need to tweak this, change that, add a few things here, you know? It would have been like the little brother to World. That would have been cool.
Yeah, I don't think that.
Like
Um,
even if the only thing they did, if the gameplay loop was more or less exactly the same as like Gen or 4, but they just updated the weapons and the movement, like even that I would have been happy with.
so I have a question for you, and this is
Yes,
something
Willie.
we covered last week, but well, my part got cut out. So, next title update. Okay, so for me, it was like it was Valstrax or Gore bust for this update, right? I
Hmm.
completely forgot about Elatron, even though I shouldn't, because he was very likely, because there's no reason he can't be in the game, right? It's
Well,
the,
that
he
and he
would,
is one of the spoiler monsters we haven't gotten yet.
yeah. And I feel like there's a chance we'll still get a Roshi Kirin. I just don't think it'll be a headlining monster
It
because I
just
don't
seems
feel like that's a
strange that
good.
they're going Frozen Berry off and then they throw another ice monster at us. That seems strange to me. So maybe
Yeah,
we
and
are
maybe
gonna
he's
get something
canceled.
else. He might very well
Maybe
be.
he might have just not worked out for the game. That's
Hmm.
like, I mean, that's happened to a lot of monsters, and like, I don't feel like that's because he can't work. I feel like they just might not have wanted to put him in the game anymore.
I feel like there's no real need for him, like, because we already have like high raw, low element. We have mid raw, mid element. We have high element, low raw. Like, what is there? What gap between those three things is there? Like, I mean, sure, there's not like a weapon of every type that fills those three niches, right? But
Hmm.
with adding one whole monster, an Elder Dragon, mind you, to the game just to fill those niches, would that like be like the most productive thing they could do with their time?
I personally am not against it.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to fight him. I'm just trying to think of like what his gear and what his weapons would actually give us, you know?
Oh, another sidelining monster could be a rusted.
I would actually really love that. Really surprised they haven't done that yet.
Oh, and then you could have every weapon, and then we could have the scorpion longsword back.
Hell yeah, and the bat axe.
Bat switch
That
axe,
bat axe
yeah.
is bad
Then maybe they could
axe.
make some of his weapons look a little bit better. Some of them are a little flat side in my opinion. I feel like that's the ones that got cut. Like all the good ones made it into World, and then all the ones that kind of just looked okay did not.
Which
I'm
ones
glad they
that look just
prioritized
okay?
designs there. Heavy bowgun looks just like a big revolver. Like it doesn't have like an animal design to it, and it's
I
just.
thought it was a whale.
I think it is, but it's so not super creative that I could barely tell. You know.
Right. Okay. Back over to Coral.
But no, I think I'm leaning most toward Gore. Apparently, Valstrax is if they're going by popular vote, Valstrax would probably be the one to be in the update. But
I don't know. There's a lot of people like a girl.
well, I don't know who they're counting anymore. I don't know if it's Japan or if it's America. Because worldwide, Gore. Gore is the one who wins the popularity contest.
Oh, that's
Japan, Valstrax is the one who wins the popularity contest. So, I don't know. But I'm wondering if there's a curveball in there that I can't think of. They didn't say this was the last title update, and I feel like they would have. You know?
Oh, no, absolutely.
I feel like they would have been like, this is the last title update, so prepare your butts, you know? But no, there wasn't anything like that. It was just kind of like, there's a title update coming this fall. And that's it. They didn't say anything. To be fair, they did clarify with the Latreon when they said more updates coming after. It just makes me wonder if they didn't want to say anything this time because they don't want to commit to stuff because of what's going on.
Potentially, yeah. You never know, that like shit might spike again. They might have to go like back to hiatus or some bullshit.
It just makes me wonder why they didn't specify this time. You know, it puts me in a weird state of like, are we getting more stuff? Wait. But no, yeah. Really excited to see what they do.
Honestly, I'm really not too worried about it. Like, this game pulled Capcom out of like financial ruin, so I doubt they would drop it.
The team itself, I don't think wants to do this forever. At least not for too much longer. I'm thinking
Well,
two
no,
more
they're not
updates,
just gonna
that sounds
continuously
reasonable.
update this game, but I mean, there will eventually be an end to it, like with all good things Monster Hunter.
I'm thinking two more updates. So like fall one and then a end of year one, and that's it.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what I'm thinking. If this one isn't the final one, because if this one is the final one, then we know what's going to be added. They can't do anything else. Well, obviously they can't, but you know, it's just it kind of has to happen, like unspoken rule kind of thing. Which does make me kind of sad, because then that means we just gotta wait for more Monster Hunter content for like a longer period of time than a title update. Then that's
Yeah,
a
it's
whole
gonna be
game.
interesting. I've never experienced the Monster Hunter drought.
You kind of have. World's Iceborne. That's really it, though.
Yeah, but we had Jen, and I was also playing 4 at the time, so.
Oh yeah, you were doing that crazy shit.
Never doing that again. PSA, quick Monster
Well,
Hunter
we're
PSA,
getting more
never
games now.
play 3 Monster Hunter games back to back. It will ruin your life.
We need to stream more games, though, for real. Because I love Monster Hunter, but my god, do we play a lot of it.
Yes, we do, and I love it.
Same here, but you know how I feel.
Oh, dude, I know. Have you looked into Necropolis?
What?
I brought that up a little while ago. It's like a 4-person Dark Souls-y, dungeon crawly, what have you kind of game.
I do not remember that.
Really? Alright.
Weird. I mean, I would believe you bringing it up, because it sounds like something up my alley. Also, I'm jumping ship on Godfall. I'm losing interest because of the 3-person co-op mixed with the very bland 3rd-person action stuff. The combos don't look very interesting. I'm kind of losing hope.
I'm probably still gonna get it.
I mean, I'm still interested in trying it, but it just, from what I'm seeing, it doesn't look like something I could commit more than like a few weeks to, you know?
Fair enough.
That's probably
And
just
you
because I'm
never
spoiled
know.
by
Like,
Monster Hunter.
probably.
I mean, this game's got 14 weapon types, and one weapon type technically has 3 subtypes. And one has technically 2 subtypes. Because element file and impact file.
You're gonna forget about switch axe?
No, it's just what I'm saying is, it's just there's so much variety. Obviously,
Hell
this
yeah.
is built up over time, and this isn't a brand new IP. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm spoiled by this, so I might go to Godfall and then be extremely unfair, being like, but there's not much replay value. Like, I could go play Monster Hunter, blah 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 blah. You know?
I mean, it is what it is. Like, if it doesn't interest you anymore, it doesn't interest you anymore. That's just what it is.
Well, I'm just bringing it up as like a kind of. At the moment, it just looks like Dark Souls Destiny, and I'm kind of like, you know.
Destiny Souls.
Now, if
Away.
the gameplay loop and the loot stuff is not bad, then I could get behind a mildly uninspired combat system. You know, I could live with it if it had a fun and addictive loot system that wasn't encouraged with microtransactions. You know?
Yeah, get that shit out of here.
Yeah. Anything that you're looking forward to?
I'm probably gonna enjoy Astral Chain. That's actually been a lot of fun so far.
Okay, 1 second. Well, that just happened. I'd rather not say what just happened on stream because that's really immature and very embarrassing.
Did the toilet bowl break?
No.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna say it because I'm pissed off. Freaking couldn't unclog a toilet, so he decided to kick it a few times.
Well, I just put a firework in it. You know? Slap a couple of M80s together. That'll unclog it.
Okay, you need to write a sitcom.
I'll start the screenplay. And it'll be called The Screenplay. Thank you. I'm gonna pitch it to Fox, and they're gonna sing F you, and then I'm gonna go over to Comedy Central. And then, I'm gonna get like 9
Conan's
seasons
Network.
of a movie.
Try Conan's Network.
Wait, Conan has a network?
I thought he does, yeah. Yeah, because he signed Olin Rogers for an animated show. And then
Oh, really?
like, TBS picked him up instead.
You know what? I could just go straight to the internet.
That might be the better call.
Did you flinch shot something into something, Ben?
No, but you've had a shiny, right? I found one from Ruiner earlier, just randomly there. Like he
Nah,
shattered
I
it.
found some slinger ammo just lying on the ground. And I saw a boulder that had been misplaced.
Oh, you can scatter shot. I did do that. I did scatter shot a couple of rocks open.
Alrighty. Making sure you're being a good boy, not doing anything disruptive in the lands of the guiding sun.
No. Okay, I gotta go make an errand run to drop off my mats.
Good call.
You know, I don't think we've ever talked about it. What's your wish list for which game?
Gotta have a good opening cinematic. I want there to be a really dumb but also fun starting armor set. 'Cause that's something that they didn't really hit on in the world. Like, it's just like you get leather or you get chainmail, which is okay. But I like in Generations Ultimate, you get the Brenna set first off, then you just do a few quests, and then eventually you get a Slay a Velocitor quest, which gives you the blueprint for the hunting set, and you can just buy that, and that's pretty much your set until you get to high rank.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I feel like they could have fun with it, especially if it's another stylized area. Since, you know, Brenna was like a heavy Mufa farm slash Palico farming area.
Yes.
So
No,
it's
I
very
love
rural.
Brenna. I love my room in Brenna. That's probably my favorite one.
It has a ceiling fan and I love it.
Oh, fuck, it
I don't
does,
know why,
doesn't
but
it?
that just made me love it.
No, I love
I don't
that
know
the
why, I was like, oh, ceiling fan.
there's an angle that's actually missing on the Switch. On the 3DS, you could actually get a little bit of a turn. You could actually see the chimney puffing smoke.
Oh,
I
that's
love that
cute.
stone. I love that stone hut. I love it so much. Like I would actually want to live there. Just looks that comfortable.
Do you want to make Brenna in Minecraft first?
I kind of do.
Well, let's do that. Do we want to make it in the world? Or do we want to make like a flat world and then make it there?
Let's do flat world.
Gotcha. Two guiding rhyme crystals in a row. Fair enough.
Oh, and the Rathalos armor has to look cool.
Yeah. I'm wondering what the graphics are going to be like. I'm very curious.
It'll probably have a new art style. I really hope it doesn't look like Astral Chain, because I mean, don't get me wrong, the game doesn't look bad, but I don't like the way
It
that
looks
looks.
uninspired.
I don't,
Looks like typical anime sci-fi game.
right. But no, I just mean that
Oh, yeah,
flat
Bayonetta
modeling
was
with the
separated.
pre-made textures that just get strapped to the character.
Yeah, yo. No.
Even if
No,
it
you
was just
don't
like
like
an
that. It's just...
updated graphics engine, like that they used in Generations, just it was just cleaner cut and less pixelated. I'd be totally okay with that.
I feel like it still needs to be quite a step up from that. From Gen. Like,
And it very
'cause
well could be.
Switch can run Breath of the Wild. So I feel like they could really push it with graphics
Oh
without
shit,
going
if
too
it looked like
nuts.
Breath of the Wild, that wouldn't bother me none either.
You know, it makes me wonder how cartoony they're gonna go with Don't Sting Me. Okay.
69.
Oh, that's a big ol' Zadogre. I'm gonna put on my ghillie. Yeah, there's that thick poison ogre.
I forgot, you had Forest level up, didn't you?
Almost. I think I'm one level away from having it all the way leveled up. Yep, level 6. Oh no, it's on my wish list.
Oh, hey.
Wacky flagship. I want something like that again. I love how inspired and creative the flagships were for Gen. Because, like, I didn't dislike the flagships for Iceborne and World, but they were, like, less, wacky, Or at least, I don't know, I feel like B-Team has more freedom. And I like that they use that freedom really well.
Yeah, no, I feel like Valstrax was definitely the perfect fit for the ultimate version of Gen. Like, it really just kind of encompassed what that game was about.
Well, then how the Fated 4 were just representations of all the games. Astalos being the first game, Gammoth being the second, uh, Mizu being the third, and then of course Glavenus being Gen. It's just,
What
it's
about
it's a
4?
really good idea. I guess 4 didn't get one, unless Glavenus was meant to be that one.
I think Gleb was meant to be that one.
But no, I just felt like that was a really nice touch.
Oh, Volcana.
How's your cold chunks coming along?
So far so good. I can actually check that. No, not resource center.
You go to item pouch.
Ah, research points.
Oh, you trying to get points too?
It doesn't show you how much fuel you got in your research account points thing.
No. Although I've gotten
Wow.
22,000 points this time alone, so that's cool.
Hell yeah.
Alright, how long do we want to do gathering and chill for?
We do it for a little bit longer.
Alrighty. Oh, maybe mining outcrops do just respawn after a while. Like you
They
can't
do.
even help it.
They do.
Rip.
They respawn really fast though, like really, really fast. Like,
No, I mean like it went back down to yellow and I didn't even overmine anything.
yeah, maybe it does.
Yeah, but it's just a long enough refresh
Oh
that you
yeah,
can still take advantage of that.
yeah. You know how it just sometimes spontaneously says giant outcrop has appeared? Maybe it does just kind of rotate like that.
It does that whenever you like set it back over. Well, maybe you
Gotcha.
just maybe a thing like doing just enough mining.
Mhm.
Maybe that sets it over just a little bit, but like actually finishing off an outcrop sets it forward a lot. That way, you're not exploiting it; it's still progressing.
I
I can
can
see
see
that.
that. Yeah.
Oh my god, we said the same thing.
Well, I say that all the time. I say it like all the goddamn time.
I'm unoriginal.
Mhm.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah. Ben is now a product of his environment. Ridicule him. Ba-da 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 ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Ha-ba-da-ba-ba. Ha-ba-da-ba-hamba. Ha-ba-da-ba-hamba-bam-ba-da-ba-bamba.
Agreed.
Yeah, no, but that Switch title's gotta have a cool flagship. Like, it's gotta have, like, cool stuff that I actually want to farm.
You know, I might actually buy my own Switch for that.
Better.
Okay, mister.
It's true.
Don't look at me like that, Gasta boy.
Is my
He's
Gastro
just
boy.
passing through. And
In
he's
the
just like,
dirty.
squaw! Squaw! Squaw!
Did Gasters make that noise?
It's like really deep. It's like, wah! Wah!
It'd be
Wah!
kind of more like a moo. Like murr.
Wah!
Murr.
Wah!
Murr.
Like that.
Yeah.
We're good at podcasts.
Yeah, no, it's going surprisingly well.
Uh,
Yunk. Oh, da boo da do dum. Ba bo da ba bo da bo bo. Okay, so you know how I was gonna name my character Society?
uh,
I couldn't do it. I named him Deluge. But I did do the
weak! You are weak! Anyway, continue.
anyway. It's true, but anyway. Um, So I did do the green hair, and I could only make him so pale, but he's pretty pale. We went with the red eyes, because why not? And then not 5 minutes later, I'm in the police station, and I'm talking to a guy, pretty much has the exact same complexion, red eyes and green hair. I'm just like, God damn it. Except he had a cool eye patch. Except he had a cool eye patch, so.
Oh, so he's cooler than you.
Yeah, exactly. He outdid me.
Rip.
Yep. Yep. Well, mission over.
So
Mission
what
failed. We'll get him next
games
time.
do we plan on playing within the next few while, since Monster Hunter will start dwindling on content?
That is a good question.
Anything you got your eye on?
Necropolis.
I'll look into it. I have limited funds, but I'll look into it.
Alright. We still have Gen. We still have lots of Gen to do.
Yeah, going back though is hard.
Yes,
You
it
do so
is.
much world, you get so used to the quality of life. No, that's why I was enjoying Jed so much when we were doing that long stretch, because I wasn't going back and forth, so I was really used to it.
We'll ease into
Don't
it.
do it. Don't. Oh.
Hey, go Crown Mole.
Twice in a row, really? Okay.
That's good. That's quality gameplay right there.
Please. No! No, I don't want a cart! No, I don't want a cart! I don't have any healing. What the frick
You
is
don't bring
wrong with these
potions
things?
when
They
you
shouldn't
gather?
be doing this much damage. No!
Okay.
These are the worst, man.
Gastrodons? What are you getting eaten
No! Phasmoids!
by? Hey, no, those things are demons.
Look how they're like, let's make so many monsters in Monster Hunter, like super predators. Also, wasps the size of small dogs that can paralyze the player instantly. Yeah.
And feast on their flesh.
That's bigger than small dogs. It's like medium dog size. Damn.
Ooh, go Crown Small Sleepy Toad. Well, it's not mentioned like the little raptors that just run around being raptors.
I hate those things.
I love those things.
Yeah, good thing there's variety.
I remember when I was like, I have a quest.
Elder. Elegant ice chicken.
I forget what that quest was called. It was the one with all the jumpy bitey boys and Great Macau.
Oh, she left me. Bye. I will miss you.
Did the chicken leave?
Oh, my cat gave me paralysis resistance after I almost died.
At least he's on point.
I mean, kinda, yeah.
I mean, it's gonna last you a little while.
Ah! Scardiaga! Oh god! Run in circles! Run in circles! Run in circles! Run! Fireball volley! Oh god! I have no health!
How's that paralysis resistance doing you?
Yanni, no! Stop! Oh god! Oh!
Do you need assistance?
No, I'm fine! Hey, I'm at camp now.
There you go. Now you can deposit your items.
I'm gonna report investigation.
Calculated.
Oh, you can just report investigation to stock materials up.
I assure you so.
Okay, you ready to end the gathering portion?
I think so.
Quick intermission while I get a bevy. Okay, I'm back.
Hey, back.
Alrighty, so we're hunting things in the Guiding Lands.
I think so.
Alright, well, what do you got on docket that you want to farm? What do you think? What do you think? 2 to 3 hunts?
Sure.
Alright. Got nothing you're itching to fight?
At the moment, no.
Hmm. 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 I think I did my items. Okay, well, I got an idea.
Yeah.
We'll do a bottom tier, a mid tier, and a top tier monster.
Alrighty.
Do you want to pick the bottom tier?
Carl Poke Poke.
Alright. Well, I can only lure him to the place where he won't be tempted, so we're just gonna Shrek him.
Works for me.
I'm gonna die.
Yes, you are.
What's your car in the garage?
Die. Okay, Boogie's lured out. I'm gonna go spanko him.
Alrighty.
You know, I legit saw somebody message out on the Multiverse subreddit the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Totally got freaked out by it. Somebody asked, "Do you know if Heroic Secret Plus Peak Performance is viable?"
I mean, you're at full HP, you do more damage, or you're at no HP, you do more damage. Totally viable.
It's an ironic response.
Kinda.
Pookie be here.
Alright, on my way. Oh, stuff and things, thank you. Good night, mother.
Do we got worst, Pookie boy?
Oh, hoping into my poop poop.
No, I want him to hurt me. Like, actually.
Oh, why is this?
Because I have heroics. I want to do more damage.
Oh, you're slapping him, okay. Oh, I forgot that's what I had. Let's go over here.
I might have to get rid of have my cat use different things. I need to take damage. I'm not taking much damage.
It's not that.
Oh, color has come back to the world.
Oh, has it? Oh, right, because of the stuff.
He can't get hit more than once by his beam when he's in the air.
If you're right underneath him.
I didn't know. I tried. I didn't get hit again. Like it went through me.
Unga bunga.
hurt me. Thank you. There we go. Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't think I've... Okay, that's a little too much damage. Yeah, I might actually die now.
Really?
Dude, guess how much damage I'm doing? Or at least what my AR is.
1750?
Okay, not that strong. Oh my god, my cat... Who healed me? Okay, how did I get healed? I don't have health regen.
That's weird, my cat didn't put out a wasp. Oh, your cat has healing song.
Oh, he doesn't do that very often because... No, Vigor Wasp ready to go. Oh, did she spawn one and we just hit it immediately on accident?
Possibly.
Because we were kind of going nuts. I can see her putting one down before we could know of it. Dude, look at my defense and my raw. Oh, my cat must have buffed me for attack. No, I'm at 1097 for a gun lance.
Oh jeez.
That's kind of insane. Oh no, I had resentment too. I'm gonna experiment with this and look at what people were doing with Heroic Secret.
Je suis.
Go nuts or lay off.
Ah, do what you will.
You sure?
Yep.
Oh, I should grab that. That's one thing. Shall we elaborate on why we like the guiding lands and the monsters we are fighting?
Yes.
Oh, how do you feel about their emphasis on subspecies in this game?
I feel like it's justified. 'Cause we're familiar with a lot of these monsters. I feel like it's nice that they got a little twist.
Yeah, me too. I also felt... I mean, yeah, it's kind of just a reuse thing, you know? Like, it's just use the same model, tweak the colors, and give them a different moveset. It saves time, but it also, like... Oh, what do you want to do? You got files?
Yep. Hinga dinga
Off
durgan.
again.
Hungy punky. There you go. Je suis.
I got another mount already.
Oh
I
yeah.
have to focus extra hard playing like this, so it's a little scary.
Is it? Wait
Yeah, a
minute.
little
I
bit,
saw you
yeah.
wearing that stuff a little while ago. How long have you been planning this? Yeah, that stuff. I don't see you over there.
What stuff? Also, I
Yeah.
accidentally healed above heroics. So, oops.
Oops.
Wait, what do you mean by like recently? You mean like when I ran by wearing that set?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because I was trying to work on that with grades. Okay, I'll go sit somewhere else. Don't get to sit with cool kids.
Nope. Look, I might have zoned out a little bit. It's just been all like, you know what I haven't done in a while? throwing an upswing after discharge too.
I'm not. Is he gonna leave?
He's just drinking. He's just drinking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's a violent drinker. That's not just drinking.
Not for you, it's not.
Does seeing my health like that upset you?
Not really. You didn't card, did you?
No.
Then no.
What? Like, no, like a knee-jerk reaction, not like, oh, man, you gotta die. Now I'm upset. No, I mean like, just seeing that health bar making you go, oh, never mind. He's just doing that because of the stuff. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead. Jesus.
It wasn't like a ton amount of damage, but it was still really good. And airborne, it would have been chonker. Okay, now I'm even lower on health. Put the rock steady on, put the booster down. Just in case things go wrong. Damn, man. Ooh,
Out,
boy!
out.
The
So,
resentment might be overboard.
Coral Pookie Pookie. You got good water weapons. We need that shit. You colorful, you beautiful. You got the fire hose. Outside, Murph. Outside, I say. And you got fire hose booty.
Okay,
The
do you
whole
wanna...
package.
Do you wanna choose the mid-tier?
Yes. Bambaro.
Ambero's a bottom tier, if we're going by tempered listing.
Oh. Wah, wah. Give me a Rathalos.
Oh, Ratha boy. Tempered? Non-tempered?
Tempered.
Okay, so then Forest. Oh, I can't do him non-tempered, so yeah, that's a good idea. Kinda wanna keep my heroics. So I don't think I'm gonna go into 10, and I didn't use any items.
I think you'd be fine.
I like how I was like, oh, I think I should use airborne, gets airborne deco. Okay, game. I get it. You understand and you can hear me. But calm down.
Balls.
Well, I might want banishing balls. I forgot to grab them.
Oh.
Ow.
I already have a
Yeah,
tempered
Rathalos
glavenus in
incoming.
the forest. That's gonna be interesting.
Oh. Well, I just lured the Rathalos. Are they both in the forest?
They are both in the forest.
No, Tigrex is
No,
Hoarfrost. He's just
Glavenus.
hanging out by forest.
Glavenus.
No, I thought you meant I meant both in the forest in the sense of Tigrex.
Oh. No. Just Glavenus and the bird.
I see Glavy. He'd be wagging his blade tail. Where does Rathalos show up first? Down here or up there?
I think it's up here. There he is.
Oh, he's sitting. He's taking a nap. Get out of here. Sorry, Blade Boy. Not today. Oh god. Oh god. Don't want him. Not a giant Rathalos. You know what I mean? He's not super chonker.
Really a nitty.
You realize now with this setup, I can never put health regen on this weapon, right?
Yep. I mean, you don't have to put health regen on everything.
Well, I know, but like, I wouldn't want to, like, for this weapon, like specifically, this specific one, I can now not put it on there. Unless I decide to use a different gun mask for the setup. You know, I'm gonna ask an interesting question. Closing thoughts on World and Iceborne in general. Now that we're nearing the end of content.
I really wish I played Monster Hunter sooner.
Doesn't really specifically have to do with Iceborne, but okay.
Not as a whole.
Oh, Monster Hunter as a whole. Oh.
Wonder what
I think
happened.
I might be going to be nuts on the wood stuff. I gotta, maybe if I could just practice where it is, then I can just use a regular potion. And then, yeah, like you said, abuse the mantle.
Hell yeah. Or have you considered Vitality Mantle?
Sly dog. What would be good decos for Vitality Mantle? I can't put anything on it right now. Like suggested, it's 4 slot, 2 slot. Or maybe it's 3 slot, 2 slot.
That's a good question.
My closing thoughts are actually, my second favorite game of the generation, like in general.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, fuel my power. Yes. No, I would be on fire. There we go. You know, another fun streaming idea.
What?
You know how we did full set Fridays every once in a while?
Yes.
What if we did something called Wacky Wednesday?
Whoa, what do you mean by Wacky Wednesday?
So like weird, off the wall, crazy, so not necessarily like unviable, but like full themes. So just like whatever like crazy combo or set bonuses / skills you can think of.
I could dig that.
Something that would change your playstyle. So it can't fit your play. Maybe it can, I guess, fit your playstyle, but you gotta go with the theme of it.
Yeah, it's a build that makes you play a particular way because it's got a particular gimmick. I get that.
Skills.
Oh no.
Liam Neeson.
Right, I forgot about him. What's he up to these days?
To my knowledge, not a lot. Oh, he's gonna go up there because I went down first.
Balls.
No, you can't. I love how Jaggers just hang around and take up all my sharpness.
Goodbye, Purple. Nice knowing you.
A Rolex? Maybe? Oh, yeah, baby. Okay. I maybe should be experimenting with this against a tempered monster.
Oh, come on, now it's the worst that can happen.
Well, that's only my second cart.
Yeah, so you're doing fine. Ah ha ha. This is
Alright,
gonna
I
be
think
my
I'm gonna
first
switch
cart.
builds. Cause like, I mean, I don't want to cart all the time, and I feel like I should experiment against non-tempered monsters. I'll come back to this though. This is fun.
Indeed.
Also, another closing note. The set bonus / new armoring system, I feel like should be a mainstay. I feel like this should be the new armoring system for monsters.
Oh, absolutely.
Or, if the B team wants to have the old armoring system, but with the updated UI, I could be okay with that. Like, really okay with that with the new UI. It's just, it was so confusing and really not fun to use in Gen,
Math.
but it wasn't bad. It was just bogged down because the UI was kind of funky on figuring out how to do it.
I mean, you always had full sets though. Full sets were always good.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Hey.
Because, like, it wasn't the worst thing ever, but, like, Athena's ass being, like, almost being a necessary thing. Actually, not a necessary thing. Having, like, a, what is it? Like a third-party thing to make it easier on you was kind of... Yeah, you know.
I think so. Oh.
Oh, what happened? Did I snag you?
Nah, I overcharged. Come to wind up.
Is that double flinch?
Yep.
Hey, who's on wake up?
Deeps.
Oh, I wanted to try a special one out, but okay.
Deeps.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I concede!
I'm higher.
But no, I feel like we also won't have a gameplay shift like this again for a long time. Nothing this drastic anymore, at least.
I could see that.
I feel like most things that change will become standard, and then some other tweaks might be the stuff that fluctuate. Like Clutch Claw.
No.
Like, Clutch Claw is obviously not like, oh, this is here forever. No, it's just kind of like a thing for Ice War. And
Yeah,
maybe
it's
for
something new
some other
they're trying
games,
out.
if they make it more enjoyable. Like, you know, give it more open combos, that way it's actually fun to combo into. I can't stress that enough. That would make it so much more enjoyable.
Or just change the mount system in general, like make it more like it is in Dragon's Dogma, where you just jump onto the monster.
Yeah, and give certain amount of power armor depending on how long you've been on the monster. So like,
Yeah.
you get power armor for like a few seconds, and if you don't make your decision fast enough, you get knocked off.
Exactly.
I don't know. Obviously not to that extent, because it sounds kind of funky, but they would work out the stuff.
Yeah.
I tickled his teeth. His little piggy toes. Me fell.
Indeed.
He's
I
just a
love
big
anti-air
dog.
gameplay.
When he's an AA flare, I got an AA stick. You didn't see that? Oh god.
Lols.
That was a whiff. I tried.
No. I hope this works. It worked. Yeah, it works every time.
So am I on wake up or are you on wake up again?
You can have it.
Do you trust me?
No.
Good, that's healthy. Yeah, I got an idea.
Alright.
Do we want to do one more before the Huntcast ends, or do we want to call it after this monster?
Let's do one more, amigo.
Alrighty. What do you want that last monster to be?
Still a Volcana.
I messed it up!
Alright, coming in to clean up your
I
mistakes.
still got 300 damage, though. If you weren't the Rocksteady, I could just go ham.
Oh yeah.
That was extremely fun. As you can tell, I'm really falling into that slapstick hole.
Yeah.
Did you carve tail?
I did.
I think I forgot to.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't see it on the map.
Lance mains. I was forgetting. Carve tail.
Okay. What do you want the Volcano?
Oh. 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 Put her in her usual spot.
Oh, okay.
The Wildfire Waste.
Where? We can't fight her tempered there.
Put her in the cold place. Although it's tempered ruiner.
Would you rather just do him?
I mean, we could.
We kind of just do him all the time. Well, let's do him.
Let's do it. Let's see where my weapon falls in popularity. Oh, number 4. Cool. It went up.
What was it last time?
It was at 7.
Oh. Mission landing hard. 11? Wow, Gunlance is really not loved, is it?
No, not really.
Hey there, big boy. How you doing? Oh, he just yeeted himself down to the rotted area. Hey, don't ignore me. I've done almost 1,000 damage to you, and he's just ignoring me.
Oh, wow.
Is he leaving?
He might be leaving. It's been a little while.
There it is. He actually aggroed me. Sleepy Toad. I had energy drinks, but I'm just Hey, do you want the wake up or you want me to have it?
I'll take that.
Okay.
Poison cup. Lefty Lucy.
I didn't want it anyway.
I saved you, little buddy. Just sweet.
Because you wanted the mount.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, you actually were trying to like keep me from getting the mount, weren't you?
Yep.
Oh my god. I respect.
Look, what can I say? I like my
Well,
mouse.
I like how I was saying that, like, I don't do that too. Sometimes you're like, oh my god, he's going for it. I should push for it.
Right. I mean, if you don't call it out, be like, hey, I'm going for mount, chill out. That's one thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Calm. I never feel like I deserve the mount, so I'm never like, hey guys, I'm going for the mount, lay off, you know.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Thank you.
He sure doesn't like me right now.
Ooh. Fan tag.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Damn, dude, I just started hitting that thing.
Nice.
It's that elemental damage, man.
It has to
Elemental
be.
damage just takes it right over. I mean, I think I have some part breaker on this.
I also have some part break on this.
I have level 3 part breaker. Never mind, that
Oh,
fell off
Jesus.
for a really good reason. How? Oh, I think I must have used this for Colv initially.
I can see that.
It's not bad to have it. It has everything else it needed. Like, part breaker is my skill where I'm like, oh, I don't have anything else I want. I'd rather have a long hunt where everything's broken than a short hunt where I barely break anything. You know?
Hell yeah.
Nice knockout.
Thank you.
I'm okay with this poison. Bustier over here.
Botte.
That's full
Oh,
frontal.
full frontal.
That's a chainsaw roar.
Ooh.
I say that because it sounds like a chainsaw going through wood.
Vampire.
Vampire. Chimera.
Vampire.
Oh, you didn't see that. Put the thing back where it came from or something. Ah! Do you remember the first time I shot that out in front of you and you just watched it plop against the floor and you're like, oh god! That's so deep! Why would you do that in public?
I remember that. That was good.
That was ages ago. That was back summer last year, man.
Yep.
Damn. We've been playing this game for way too long.
Oh, I love it so much.
Oh, it's just one of those games. It's a lifestyle game.
Yes, it is.
Hey, big boy! Smike! I almost jumped through it. I shouldn't jump through it, though.
Oh. Yep.
You alright?
Bam pad. Oh no, that's not gonna save me. Oh. West, me woman. West.
Also, I had a cool idea for... Oh, maybe Wacky Wednesday is just hunting with random modifiers and challenges.
Oh.
I already
Yeah.
thought of one challenge. No sharpening throughout the hunt. You can't
Master's
use
touch.
You can use... You can use any sharpening and sharpness skill except for Master's Touch.
So, you know we need to sharpen in order to use protective polish, right? So that only leaves razor sharp, true razor sharp, right?
Uh-huh.
So you might as well just call it the razor sharp challenge.
Yeah, or just like pick a weapon that is super long. But you can use handicraft. Forget about that.
Oh yeah. You just have to play conservatively.
Yeah, and like only hit the parts that matter.
Hey.
No, I feel like that's why it'd be fun. Can you hurt weapons if they go into that?
You what?
Can you hurt weapons if they go lose all their sharpness?
No. You just
Oh,
have
so
to
you're allowed to
sharpen
use
like 10
mine,
times. Alright.
We're gonna do that next Wednesday? I feel like that'd be fun.
Hell yeah.
Tackle! Very effective. Macking his wings about.
A bait. Oh.
Ooh, you know be another fun challenge?
What?
You can't heal with potions. Anything but potions.
Oh hell yeah.
Max potions, ancient potions included. So you gotta use like Suchi Fish, Sarah Jerky, boosters, and anything to preserve your health throughout. There's a lot of fun stuff.
So no mega potions, no potions, no max potions?
No, nothing potion related. That does not count antidotes, so you can still like stop potions and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
I wonder if that would even be a big deal.
For me, not so much. I hardly use potions anyway.
What about maxis?
Actually, I do use a lot of maxis. That might be a deal. Go get that mount.
I wanted to do my worm stake attack, but okay.
You can't worm stick out of the air?
Nope.
Capcom, please buff.
Well, I guess if I do the aerial full burst, maybe. Also, you know I'm terrible at thinking about on the spot.
Oh yeah. Hi, how you doing?
Don't try to run from this, Durgy. You can't.
Oh good.
Ooh. Oh man, he's mad.
Oh, is he now?
Mm-hmm.
We also do one where we can only fight the monster when it's enraged. So you know what that means.
Sling paws.
There's also naked. We also hunt naked.
Not naked, low rank, high rank, and then master rank.
Yep.
All Jagras.
All Jaguars.
I feel like that would be a good warm up because like we wouldn't even have skills. Well, I guess you can have skills if you do a charm.
You can use charm. Charm is okay.
I think I would just do evade window.
Balls. That's what I would do.
Lazy would be defense boost because then you'd actually get defense, but I feel like that's too cheaty.
I mean, you get 1 point of defense when you're naked, but your base defense is 1.
Ah! I wasn't paying attention to my health.
Hee hee. Oh, that actually looks like a big one.
Getting time. Getting that time of night. It's getting late.
Nope, just a regular one. Alright.
What are you doing right now?
You know, hanging out.
Fair enough. Oh, we still gotta do the cat run with hunting horns.
I went down to see if I could get a big old paratoad. Hold on.
Did you what I said though?
What?
Cat run. We use hunting horns as a full cat attack.
Oh,
And all we do is have skills that keep us alive.
it's perfect.
So our cats would be both Meowatop and we would be both hunting horns.
Oh, we can also do sleep bombing day. That's all we do is sleep bomb the monster.
Oh, just like so we fight like normal except we have sleep weapons and that's all we do.
Yes.
I can be down for that.
Unga bunga.
You alright?
Unga bunga. Ah.
You know, I think on top of my head, I can think of another reason why the winter was so hard back in the day and be so infuriated. The game basically forced us to be out of practice with Nergigante.
This is true.
It's like, not only did I forget Nergigante's moveset, but then I had to relearn a brand new one, too. But then my brain was also trying to reach back to that muscle memory, which doesn't work as well. He's almost like a completely different monster. Like, his big dick isn't even the same anymore.
This is true. It's similar, but it's definitely not the same.
No, it's very, very different. At least how it affects the area, especially as he can do it repeatedly. And in small portions and in big portions.
That's also trickery, because you're like, oh, okay, he's gonna do dive bomb. No.
Kinda missed the dive bomb though, it was really cartoony.
Hell yeah. I love you just flash him out of it.
And he would just fall to the ground all sad like. Oh, that was a good heart spilling gem, yeah.
Yeah.
Grass spilling gem, yeah. Sorry.
What?
I got 2 carved out of him.
There it is. Don't disappear now. Stay right there.
Oh, well, that's basically it for the Huntcast. Do we want to do a wrap-up talk?
Sure.
I feel like we don't need to because we did most of the talking for our closing.
Wait, there's another one? Where the hell is it? Oh, it's the same one. I forgot to grab it twice. Haha. Yeah, no. Any words of wisdom to impart into our viewers?
Stay safe, and grind responsibly. You can hurt yourself grinding. Not physically. In your soul.
If you work hard enough, you can look as sexy as I am. And I guess...
What about me?
I suppose, if you're into that.
Hi!
Alright then. I'm gonna go cash out.
I'm here.
Also, Electron weapons. Strong.
Strong and gorgeous.
Indeed.
Strong is as well. Yes, I strong. Visually, strong.
Oh, Sizzling Spice. I think I have enough to make another Charmy.
Does he like official end, right? It's kind of like where the okay. You want to do anything else tonight?
Absolutely.
We did 2 hours of streaming. We started a little late, but it's still roughly 2 hours.
2 hours is good enough for me.
Shower tomorrow and shave. Facial hair's growing a lot faster these days.
It gets away from me sometimes. Let me tell you. It does.
For real.
Nothing
I
but
want
a Kulu
bake.
left on the map. You know what we haven't done?
What?
Farm wet fish fins.
That's true. That's true. I don't know, my mind just keeps going back to Cove. I'm sorry. We could do wet fish farming.
Dude, we
I
can
got
do
the Crusher
Cove.
Charge Blade back, by the way.
We could do Cove all day tomorrow.
Oh, day?
Yep. All day.
Okay, not literally, but yes, I will take it.
Okay.
you want to try to get you some Downy Crakes?
I have Downy Crakes.
Oh. Do you want some more?
Not particularly.
Fair enough. Almost back on my gathering build again.
Alright.
Do that again. Don't forget to bring your bait bugs.
Oh yeah. You know, where comments I like is all like, hey, stop on the gilly, use the capture net. Then bum rush the other fishing spot and use the capture net.
I didn't finish that video. Did he really end it with that?
Mm-hmm.
I love that guy.
Right? He's just like, I'm tired as fuck. Peace.
Are we still streaming?
Yeah, we are.
You wanna cut that there?
Yeah.